we are headed to Epcot.
Hi everybody! I got Mickey.
Our tickets are finally back.
Yep.
And it's Saturday, it's a warm day, so we're expecting it to probably be crowded. But we're gonna go and see what we can enjoy for a little bit at Epcot. Woo woo. You can already see a change. You can't walk straight up because they have a gate up.
The monorail, Primeval, and then test track over there.
Yes, they have pictures of all the rides that are in there. So the monorail, or the tram, just stops right there at the end of Journey parking lot where we were.
It's like Hollywood Studios.
Yep. It's all like Hollywood Studios. You barely go and then you're already where they stop at.
There's the Epcot bar. It's really huge.
Yep. Bag check didn't take but a second. Then we got in line to do our tickets and it was super long, but luckily we were at the end and they opened up another full ticket thing to be able to go through, so we got through pretty quickly. Bailey went to Club Cool, that she calls the soda factory. I know you got pineapple Fanta from one of them, and then I don't remember what the other one you got. For April, they switched up what the merchandise you can get for annual pass holders. We got our daisy magnets for the pass holder. So when you walk in, Garden Grill's all covered up for some reason. It definitely looks weird. Right now we are in line for Living with the Land, and it's a 15-minute wait. Normally this ride's a walk-on, and Jason says we're coming down the stairs. You definitely know the park is busy when Living with the Land has a wait. You excited?
Por su seguridad,
Be in Living with the Land? The one ride you wanted to ride, right?
Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, the starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. The boat. More years.
Look at all that lettuce.
One small area.
And it's made out of Mickey. Scientists work back there covered up. They must be doing something top secret.
Have been inspired by nature. An important goal of research around the world. Taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve.
You think Mommy could have flowers like that in her garden?
Yeah.
You have a lot more confidence in me than Daddy would.
And Dad will still all those flowers up.
Daddy wouldn't step on them. Mommy would kill them. Mommy doesn't do good with flowers.
Use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods, working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of.
There's definitely a lot more butterflies this time than the last time. Last time we came, there was only like 3 in here. No, you've already done that, babe.
Butterfly, butterfly.
So we came to the Pineapple Promenade and we got the Violet Lemonade.
Can I have it?
And Bailey's gonna eat the edible flower. What do you think of it?
Good.
It's good. It has a lemonade flavor, but it's got something else to it. I can't. Like a bear. What would violet taste like though?
I like violets.
No. And for this drink it was $4.25. We got the Frushi at
Sushi.
how do you say, Daddy?
Hanami?
Hanami?
I don't know. It's
right here.
It's the food place in Japan.
Yes. And so
I've never been to
it's got,
never
it looks
had-
like strawberry, pineapple, and
Either orange or cantaloupe.
yep. And then they did whipped cream with Mickey on it, and it was $5.95 for this. We each had one of the Frushi. It was definitely one of those things that could have been colder, is what Jason had said, and I definitely agree. One of Bailey's pictures.
When we got it at the counter, they had a whole bunch made and they were sitting out, and I think it might have dried it out a little bit too, so it wasn't as refreshing as I thought it would have been, but it was a little, it wasn't like warm or anything, but it wasn't cold either.
Yeah.
And I think the fruit had dried out, so it wasn't as juicy as I thought it could be, so.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well done. We came to Harden, I guess how you say it, Day Fiestas. And we got a Tres
Leches.
Tres Leches. And so we were gonna, it's been a night with this one and people.
I want it.
It's edible.
Oh.
It's a milk-soaked sponge cake with caramel sauce and nuts.
It is.
Daddy is worried about it being sponge-soaked. So we'll see. The cake was okay. I think it kind of had a dry taste to it actually, except for the bottom part that was actually like soaked.
What does dry taste like? So it was drier
Like
than,
a stale taste, I don't know, and it was not that good. The caramel sauce was the only thing that saved it.
it was okay. So tres leches usually is like sitting in milk, and it wasn't sitting in milk. It was sitting like a caramel sauce. So actually, I preferred it the way it was today than I normally. I've had it before in the past, but it was just okay.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes, so it was okay. The icing was kind of was on the lighter fare. It wasn't very heavy. The cake, even though the bottom was moist because it was sitting in a caramel sauce, it was a little dry for even just a regular cake, much less tres leches, which is supposed to be soaked in milk. So I don't really consider it tres leches. It was just kind of like pound cake with some light icing on top. Is what it kind of tasted like.
Water.
I think it was like around 5 something for it too.
Water.
Yeah.
We came over to the taste track and we got the vanilla blueberry croissant donut. Because Bailey's trying to grab the blueberry, and it is $6.50 for this one. So the croissant donut, when we got it, she got a ton just sitting in the back there. So they've probably been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, they were definitely cold. So this is that taste track right in front of test track, and this is probably our second cronut, maybe third, I'm not sure, but they've always been really cold. And they don't taste nearly as good when they're cold. But if you go to the refreshment port, I believe is where it is, next to Canada in the World Showcase, they don't have like special flavored ones. They just have regular cronuts there, but they're freshly made there. They're
so good.
They're a lot better there. So the icing was really good. It was sweet, and it did a very good job as far as not being overwhelming. The cream in the middle, it was a vanilla cream, right? Is what it was supposed to be.
I could barely taste a little bit of the blueberry and the icing, so it wasn't like it was overbearing. But the icing and the sprinkles was probably the best part of it.
Yeah, it was good. Good dessert. I think that's gonna be it for the night as far as sweets go. I think I'm stuffed.
Well, we had fun tonight eating some snacks and riding living with the land. It was a beautiful afternoon and evening, except there was a ton of people at Epcot. Like when we were walking through the countries and you could see out, all you could see was heads everywhere, like no ground. There was so many people there. So hopefully before summer starts, we'll have a few weeks of maybe the parks getting a little bit less crowded before everybody gets out for school.
I'm braiding my hair right now.
You're braiding your hair. All right, well, we hope to see you guys in our next video.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.